I am here.
So, we're super late tonight. Christopher told some people 10. I was like, no, it's going to be 10:30. It's 10:15. So anyway, it was a little bit delayed this weekend because we did go to the local little ones for a little bit, and on the book and rides and late. He was 12. And then there was also other difficulties because our daughter is starting to swim. So we lost a lot of our credit for that type. So, anyways, here we go. As usual, mobile gaming, and yeah, I real life people.
Excuse me while I just poke around at you.
Yeah, go ahead.
I hope you don't mind. I mean, you're little enough that I can just. I'm just gonna go ahead and pick you up. I hope you don't mind.
Oh, pick me up. I like it. Sometimes.
Sometimes. Where? Oh, those kid things. I love our children's.
Yes, especially when they roll over my glasses.
Did they roll over your glasses?
That's what happened with my brown glasses. Now I can't find either pair. There's no one clothing.
I like those too.
So, anyways, tonight we'll have a couple of war attacks for our weekend more. We'll be featuring a community event. We do have an update for the Lone Wolf Prize payouts.
What? Is this news to me too?
No.
Oh.
The update is, as per usual, we can't give you an ETA.
Because they're busy with...
But we're aware of the situation, and it will be soon.
How soon? Soon.
I don't know. Hey, Josh. How soon?
Mr.
Yeah.
Harris. Long time
I can't function on this sort of maybe if when sometimes approximately, not even approximately. I don't function that way. Especially with my free time because it is so limited. I need to know when, how, what, where. I know I've been talking about the Alt Wars. I'm not even going to look at it until the kids are back in school, which is September 5th-ish. So I'll only have the one home with me, and she sleeps in the afternoon. So I will have some good time to focus on community things.
That flashed at me.
It did. I know it's flashing
it's distracting. Red. I'm like,
why is it all of a sudden flashing? Maybe it's a new feature.
I looked at you a couple times, like, what did you do?
I did.
It's flashing. My videos for the retrain and the videos in general haven't been working for me recently. I don't know if y'all are having the same problem. No, we force everybody to watch our videos on stream.
I can't say we've been making a whole lot of videos, and when I do videos, I usually just do them off of YouTube Gaming.
No.
The video retrain.
The video retrain, that's not the first time. Hydra has the same problem, and they're like, oh, yeah, we know about that.
Yeah, actually, because I did actually have a few minutes, I was looking through the forum posts, which is great. They're posted right in the sandbox, so I don't have to go to the forums and try to filter through. And I've seen, like all of a sudden videos are 15 minutes or something like that. So I don't know what is going on there. I think there was some links to, what is it called? Help Shift or something?
Help Shift.
Yeah, and I've seen a lot of complaints about the chat.
Somebody reported tonight that somebody left an alliance and there was no in-game notification. It was like somebody just left and they were just gone.
Yeah.
Hi, Gina. Hi, Strongbow.
So, anyways, we'll also be going over the Big Huge Games live stream and what went on there. I was able to catch some of it live, which was, you know, pretty awesome. It's Dukes with fire. Sorry.
You know that's going to be interesting as far as the talking points on that, but
I don't know. It just was what it was.
Kind of to be expected from them.
What?
No?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
You always hope for more, don't you?
You hope for more, but I mean,
It's
no, I don't hope for more anymore.
No, it's par for the course.
I'm totally apathetic to it all.
It's just par for the course now. It's like, yeah, whatever. You have something new to teach me? Dukes. Dukes is learning stuff. Welcome to Dukes Learning Things.
Well, I mean, I think that's a great thing about this game is I think there's always something new to learn, a new trick. It does frequently change, so sometimes you have to relearn the whole game. So, you know, especially, I mean, I started pre-war, so that was a huge game changer for me. Yeah. So I guess Chris is gonna do his attack. If that's what you're gearing up for. I don't have my war army trained. I know that.
Oh, you don't?
Yeah. So maybe we want to flip over to my account and get that trained, and then you can make your attack.
Sure. I'll steal some of your howitzers if you don't mind.
I don't teach. I keep all the knowledge to myself. I'm totally
It's all mine because I'm a unique butterfly and nobody does things like me.
Yeah.
I don't even know what account yours is associated with, but I just picked one that I thought looked neat. Let's go with that. Yep, I think that's right.
Yeah. Knowledge is power, and
Retain. Hold on to it all. Don't share.
No, no. I don't believe that at all.
Exclusive offer, and please wait. Yeah, go ahead, do your thing.
Okay. Plus or minus 2?
2 or 3? I don't know. Super Civil War. We're up against Quebec Legion. Quebec Legion.
Where am I at? I'm at number 10.
I can guarantee that's how the leader pronounces that, is Quebec Legion.
My number 10.
You can tell when you're in Canada and going to Quebec because it sounds like you're stepping on a duck.
Zombie.
Why?
Atomic?
I don't have enough teases for Quebec. Though I do feel kind of bad picking on a fellow Canadian.
Okay, so it's a silo base, so I need to drop my tanks. We'll go on 11.
See, you got it going on. Is that your mirror?
Yep.
No.
One down.
Okay. Not too shabby.
I finally dropped medals.
Did you really? When did you drop medals? I just had time today.
You were in a war, and like before I would allow myself to train my war troops, I'm like, I need to use these troops to drop medals.
Oh, okay. It's a good way to use the troops. That's a good way to use your troops.
Yeah.
Rather than just dropping them. When you have time, that is. I just dropped medals today, actually. Yesterday night and today. I spent a little bit of time, and I'm actually down to 800 medals.
Do you remember those walls? Do I need...
1. Do. There you go, because everybody hates them. You've got to train lots of those. That's what I've done, because everybody hates them. I've started integrating them into my army again.
I know, I don't. I've always loved my machine gunners.
I'm going to upgrade mine, just because everybody's got such a hate on for them. That's what I'm doing. Yeah, ha ha.
Mm-hmm.
Is everybody learning stuff in your university? It looks like they should be.
Yeah, it's pretty full.
Oh, holy snot. You got an entire class in there. That's good. Good place to be, though, right?
Absolutely. I'm starting to get to the point where I can start upgrading buildings and whatnot and getting ready to move on to global age, which I plan to do
Fall?
winter.
Fall-ish?
Well,
winter-ish.
no, I would say winter.
Yeah.
Winter is like December 21st, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
That sounds about right. I mean, and you said you're going to skip global.
Well, I'm not going to skip global, but I don't think I'm going to spend a lot of time there because, like,
There's no point.
I'm not really excited about it, so.
And you already know how to handle a silo, so really, like, if you've got that down pat, it's like, here's a buff to all of my primary troops, and we'll...
Well, my last couple of tags show that I don't know how to handle a.
Well, maybe by then you'll have some tenure. You'll be able to actually.
I think for an industrial age, I handle a silo pretty well.
We should do shoutouts. We should really do shoutouts. Did you donate to me or?
No, I didn't.
Can I?
Yeah, you can donate. Retrain. I want to give a huge shout out to Mr. Lax, actually. I was watching his stream last night. I had a horribly rough day. And just the positive things he was saying, it reminded me of why I love this community so much. And I don't know, it really warmed my heart. And I mean, I don't know, I just to the people who have been watching us for a long time, just a tremendous amount of support there. So
all the love in the world.
Yeah,
it really was. It was very heartfelt, and it was very kind, and very kind to hear. And I mean, of course, there's other people that we have mass respect for. You know, there's Doom Raider, and there's Strongbow, and there's Jima, and there's, I think everybody contributes where they can, when they can, and that's what makes the community great.
You know, Amend in the Sandbox, Wowzers, I don't know.
Love it. Love it. All right. Should I actually nominate a target, or should I just go?
No, you should nominate a target. I always get in trouble for not nomming, and I feel so bad.
I was contemplating doing the review of Sack's base on live stream and being like, here, check it out, it's on the channel. But I was like, no.
Maybe
I won't
not.
do that. You guys want a war plan? Here, I'll give you a war plan. The war plan's ±2. I am picking my mirror because that's how we do.
Yes. And
Wowzers is cool. He's cool beans. He's actually tuned in. He's always quiet. I think he said he was dropping medals or something. Something like that. All right. This is a scary good base. It really is. The reason that this is a scary good base is because he's kept all of his buildings away from the walls, thus to mean that you don't know where the traps are. His corners are all very trappy, obviously, but it could be a double trap. Don't do it. It's a double trap.
Double trap.
So I think that, like, typically I like to pick the side where there's actually a free and clear path to just kind of mosey on in there and get yourself close to a wall. Like, you see how that building's touching the wall. That'd be a good entrance point. But it's so close to these. I think I do have to pick that as one of my draw points. And I'm thinking that's going to be where all my cards go. All my cards and my donated troops and such are all going to go there. It is close to Versailles, which is a bonus. I like starting on the one side of Versailles, which is a persistent wonder. If you haven't heard that term, it means that it plays into effect whether it is in existence or not. So even if you destroy Versailles, it's still going to be hanging out there. Now, Silo Distraction, which is sitting there right there. Not very heavily upgraded, I don't think, but I could be mistaken. We want to pick a spot that's going to be away from the anti-tank guns. He's got those very nicely situated, both in and out, kind of scattered along his base here. We also don't want them wandering into heavy tank territory. So I think the exact opposite side of Versailles is going to be a nice safe bet, or safer bet. So we're going with our heavy tanks, and then we're going to go with our generals somewhere over here, and then we're going to go with our main army over here. We've got a couple of wall miners that will get us through there, and then I think I'm just going to card the snot out of this side right up over here. If we don't get the 50% quick victory, our main army is going to blast through here with those wall miners. That is the goal. And if they do blast through there, hooray for us. I've also got a spy that I believe I'm going to try and drop with my main army, just in case there are traps in here and along there. I'm crossing my fingers. So, that's what we're doing. Yes! Sound good?
Mm-hmm.
Sounds good, right?
Absolutely.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Marla approved war attack. Here we go. I'm focused on my general. So Alex is at 22. Joan is now at 23. And Churchill's upgrading to 26 as we speak. So we're going to stick Nappy in the mix. I know, he's just silly. But anyways, I'm sorry, Lord Skull, preemptively. Oh, and he's got a wall. Egyptian's level 6. Ooh. Wow. Thanks, buddy. Let's try it out. Let's see what we can do. A notification.
You got a notification.
All right. So we can go with those bad boys there. Go with some of our generals over here. Right. We can go with let's go with a spy here. And then we'll stick these guys down here.
Yeah, I'm still not very good with like spies and ninjas and stuff. I don't utilize them well. And I don't know, and maybe that's why I'm such a slow player, is because somehow the New Ages have less appeal to me.
Why am I already down stuff?
Because you're doing it wrong.
Apparently. All right. Now we are going up here. And why does my stuff never drop the way I want?
Or why do I always think I'm on planes and I'm dropping all of my decoys? Or I'm rallying to some strange place.
What can we do here? Did you see that speed rally? That was awesome. That's going to get us through. That's it. You're done. Thanks,
Absolutely.
buddy. Give me my planes back so I can kill those things. Ha 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 ha!
Very nice.
Thank you. I'm quite happy with that. I lost a couple planes though. Could have been faster, but oh, what are we doing here? What are we missing? Oh, aren't you sneaky? Did you think it was going to save you? Like, come on. There's another speed rally. Oh, 2 planes didn't do it. I should have saved one little shooter guy. That's all right. I think we're all right. That's 218 atomic. Not a bad layout. I've never had a whole lot of success with those. Oh.
It better have recorded.
What?
Oh, fingers crossed.
I gotta cry. That's it. That's all. Snap. Yeah, snap indeed.
Ooh.
By the way,
Did
can
we
you
miss...
please tell us exactly what you were doing when the game crashed on you? Yeah, I can. Go check my channel. You've been next on. And my retrain is probably gone, so I don't have a video retrain. I have
Which
50,
is actually saving you from watching the video.
58 out of 155, which tells me that it didn't record the attack. Please ensure that you're connected to the wireless and that your internet connection is stable and that you've restarted your device sometime in the latest. Okay.
It did.
It did. Why? So why would it?
Phew.
It's the little things though. Okay. What did it actually like give me back? It was like, okay, this is what survived, and that's where it's not.
Yeah.
Okay, let me just manually touch some buttons here. I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry to panic you all. It did record my attack. You don't need to cry.
Did we miss any shoutouts? I think we missed lots of shoutouts.
We're always missing shoutouts. We are in the process of getting something a little bit more formalized so that we can actually get some proper shoutouts going on.
And remember everybody.
Because yeah.
Yeah.
Or 10, a couple of those, and one of those things, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those. Let's go back here.
No talking at that. Let's go over community events. And we should actually have a graphic every week for the fire pit. That's going on tomorrow. Join the sandbox for the times and blah 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 because I don't want to have to remember them. Yeah.
It's not a very good time.
And let's
all right.
Transition. Another community event going on. It is already full, but they are still accepting alts. I think this would be a great opportunity to oh, there was where did that
go? Missing per report. Oh, where's he at? I don't know where he's at.
I don't know where he's at.
He's a pretty busy guy. Busy guy. If he's not doing domination stuff, I'm sure he's snoring somewhere.
Snoring? Yeah.
Friday, the 14th of September at 5 p.m.
And maybe because I know he talked about doing a stream before ours because ours was going to be late. So maybe he hasn't wrapped that up.
I didn't see a notification that he'd gone live, and he said he was going to go live with
Wowzers. Yeah, maybe he fell asleep. I don't know.
I'm not sure. I hope he's all right.
Yeah.
Positive he is.
So, gypsies versus...
Hey, Fatal.
hippies. So I got a chance to speak with Ward. And I asked her what was the difference. She said, if you're a gypsy, you're a hippie, and just that they wanted to get the gypsies all together to have a huge war. But I believe Alexander's gypsy and is he is the war captain of the hippies. Let me just go to that message.
I'm waiting. I'm so far out of the loop on this one. What I did do, can I tell them what I learned?
Yeah, absolutely.
So my my investigation actually led me to find out that I should be siding with the gypsies. And the reason for that is because the gypsies are actually from East India, I believe. And they have been discussed many times. There's over 1 million globally. And they're from the 1700s, I believe, is where the gypsies are actually from. And they have a different name. But Marla won't let me pull up my dominant or my Wikipedia stuff so I can read and actually.
I could pull it up for you.
I think it's actually, if you just click on the Chrome tab at the bottom there.
Yeah. I want to get the link to their Discord server.
Okay.
Let's do that.
I hear you. So for that reason alone, I do actually have to side with the gypsies. Hippies, on the other hand, you know, they're probably just going to be wanting to be eating Cheetos and maybe starting some, or trying to start some sort of a political revolution. And not that that's not necessary, but I don't know. That's just where I'm at. Yeah, right click on that one.
Copy link.
Copy link.
Copy link.
Do it.
So our Twitch viewers won't be able to see this, but that's okay.
Oh yeah, they will.
Oh, did we change that? I now have permission.
I don't know if we have permission. Let's find out. Wazers will let us know. The broadcaster spitting it out.
Broadcaster has given the link. That's where you need to go to be involved in that war. As I said, it is already filled. They make their tie-dye shirts.
They make their tie-dye shirts. Yeah. It's even the fashion statement and the word hippie. There's a whole history behind that, so it's actually kind of cool. And I'm a geek like that. I like reading up on stuff like that. And the gypsies, on the other hand, are actually the Romani people, or Roma. Yeah. Itinerant ethnic group from Europe. But the Indian subcontinental, like, they even have political meetings where they talk about what to do about the scattering of the gypsies or the Roma people, or the Romani people. So as a result, they are somewhat protected by, what is it, what's the name of it? I can't remember the name of it, but it was a political discussion from back in even like 2016. Scroll down just a little tiny bit. There it is. The Indian diaspora. And I'm not sure the details on that, but the fact that they're talking about this and saying, okay, what are we going to do about the gypsies? I think that's super awesome. And the fact that they've got so much history and they're scattered all over the world pretty much. They're global. So if you want to be a gypsy, you can move whatever you want. If you want to be a hippie, they'll throw you in jail for specific things. Right?
I guess my idea of like a gypsy is just like somebody who travels and brings their home with them. Like they just are fluid.
What is that the one movie with Brad Pitt where he plays a gypsy and you can't understand, like he's barely legible throughout the whole thing. Snatch?
So a snail? I have no idea.
I want to say, oh, there's Pete. Hey, Pete!
So snail. Yeah, or a snail. I could be a snail.
Yeah. I could be a snail.
Anyways,
that's who I'm siding with, just for that reason. It's the history. It's the lineage of the thing that I've got to go ahead and say I would be a gypsy. Benjamin Button. No, not quite. Not quite.
Yeah, see, it's a counterculture, originally a youth movement in the United States.
But it derived, they like stole...
Or do they mean hippie came from hipster? I don't know.
Hipster. And we all love hipsters, don't we? Everybody loves hipsters.
Yeah. Anyways. I just don't like patchouli.
That's a very good reason. That's a very good point that you bring up. No patchouli.
No patchouli.
Just say no to patchouli. All right. We're letting your stuff train, so should I do another one of my war attacks here?
Absolutely.
All right. Did you want to transition that over? And
sure.
We'll see if I can get that done. Strongbow, I'm looking at you. How was that for timing, eh? Thank you very much. As always, like right on cue.
Hey, Zero Battle.
Zero Bull. I love how it just rolls off the tongue. It's Zero Babble.
Yeah.
Like to babble is like to carry on incessantly. I babble a lot.
And I try.
You're Zero and I'm Babble. Zero Babble.
I'm cutting that off.
Alright. This looks pretty straightforward.
That's Strongbow. There, Zero. We gotta get your flat feet on the ground.
Yeah, okay. That's what we're doing. We're attacking from that side and we're going to sabotage some things, and that's where it's at. Deal with it. We're going to do so with the help of Alexander and Joan. And we are going to take some cards in because this guy's about as stout as Marla is. Which...
What?
It's becoming... Oh, my war target in the Aesir. He must follow
pronouncing
you.
my name. See? There's another shout out. King de Hoogster.
Ah, the de Hoogster.
Mustang Sally.
Mustang Sally. I've already heard that twice
I always
today.
think of like the movie Cars when I hear that, but she's a Porsche. But her name's Sally. I don't know why. Oh, I feel that way a lot of the times though too.
Oh, this is gonna be tight. Eesh. Okay. King the Hoopster! I wanted to get him on Facebook so I could share some of the stuff that we've been building lately. I am personally pretty proud of this stuff.
Hey, wowzers. You were in the Twitch stream all alone. Yeah, and like we do have it up, but it's hard to read. And like, what does that say? Max isn't silly, he's punny.
I don't even know what's going on. Are we going to be able to get that? Am I going to miss that quick victory because these guys are busy? There's nothing in the town center. Or I killed it already. What are we doing? There we go. Record time. Doing it right before your eyes. Stop hitting my things.
No, we haven't talked about the dev stream yet.
I haven't brought it up yet. It's coming though. One more shot. There we go. Thank you. 2, 1. I just need one speed rally.
I did.
There it is. Thank you. There it is.
They were waiting for you, Lax, to do so.
I'm not even going to touch his.
A 107 atomic?
What?
What?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Enjoy this.
Speed rally on the gold. Bold. Oh, God. Another thing I need to watch. Oh, goodness. Yes, I hear ya. It's like, can I actually keep up? Oh, my goodness. Mute that. Number 15.
Oh, did I take the wrong target?
No. That's the, I would assume, the 107 atomic
There's a 107 atomic.
is at their number 15.
We'll yeah.
King, I have this thing, and I said it, and it's a thing in my house. You don't have to do anything. Specifically, I don't have to do anything. I talk a lot in my sleep, and I was a teen, and a girlfriend of mine was trying to wake me up, and in my sleep, I just told her, I don't have to do anything.
Who wants to get on and rant about the dev live stream after your war attack? I'm sure lots of people would love to have.
Yes. Hey, Ward.
What's going on, Ward?
We already went over your event. Thank you so much for letting us feature that.
I'm excited. I really am. I'm excited to see these 50v50s, especially when they're have these cool themes with them. I anticipate that there's going to be more awesome artwork to come alongside it. I really love that artwork. That'd be cool. Swords, lucky. Absolutely, you are very, very welcome. I'm excited. I think it's going to be cool. There, I did get a training blessing on your account before I switched over.
Oh, good.
You're welcome. We're gonna play that like live on stream one time.
Yeah. Yes. Oops. Go there. Let's get my generals.
Grr. What is going on? Oh, that's an everyone tag.
See, I'm low on stuffs.
You're welcome. You've been flagged for a copyright infringement because you sing so well.
Yeah, no.
Awesome. Waz, how do you know if you're in the event? Gypsy's rule. Yeah, see? That's right. Who doesn't love the Roma? Pick the Roma over the aroma. Done. There's your new. That's your latest tagline. That's your latest tagline.
Yes, because of the patchouli.
That's yeah. And if anybody ever asks, I mean, that's what you could say is patchouli. You can smell like patchouli, or you can come and be a gypsy. You can have unlimited s'mores, or you can smell like patchouli. You figure it out.
Oh.
I'm in the server with Ward and Alexander. Sweet. Are you gonna attack some stuff?
I'm gonna attack some stuff.
You have hippie habits too. Hippie habits. I'm curious. What are hippie habits?
Patchouli.
I don't understand. Oh, is that what that means? That's patchouli, is it?
I don't know.
Lax, I like your pick. Do we want in? Do we want into the gypsies versus hippies? Is that what you're asking? I'm not sure what's going on. If I did come in, it would be with my secondary, and I'm not sure if I'm going to have time to actually commit to something like that. And I heard they were full.
Yes, they're full. My alt isn't big enough to attend. So.
Oh, see, there it is. King de Hoogster said sandbox. Our bot just very kindly spat that out.
Very nice. I do like that, maybe.
Right? Isn't that's so much win?
Okay. That's where I'm gonna put my heavies.
It's a good spot. I like it.
I just don't know where I want to enter, like...
He's got like a useless Acropolis. I don't think it's affecting anything. That looks like a good spot, yeah.
Acropolis is huge, but nothing like scary. Yeah, I'm gonna go in like there.
Yeah.
With my main army. Drop my heavies here.
That's such an easy sabotage. Or even a... Yeah, it doesn't matter what you do in the middle there. Like, decoy right on top of that town center.
Yeah, I do have a sab because I usually end up sabbing, at least for a little bit, the silo.
Yeah.
Though lately I've still been annihilated. I'm gonna grab some troops, but I don't think I need a lot.
Here for war donations? Sure. I think I accepted you. Howies for war? Thank you, Lax. Full hog suck. Do it.
Okay, I always like to give it another little scout. You got 1 star on me.
What?
Ah!
Are we serious? One last scout on your atomic target?
Yeah.
They got 2 stars on me. I don't know how they
I
only
shouldn't
had...
laugh at that.
Yeah. Well, you kind of... You should.
Oh.
Who's, Now, which Harry is that? Is that, like, our Harry? Is in, like, the founder and godfather of, the Lone Wolf?
Hydra with the hippies, although kind of phew. I seen that.
Hydra with the hippies.
No, I think once the kids are back in school, things will calm down and we'll be able to participate in more of these things. But, you know.
Until then, yeah.
We'll just enjoy the kiddos. They don't stay kiddos for that long.
Oh, okay. Harry from Order 66. Cool. Harry and the Hendersons.
Harry and the Hendersons. I love that.
I love it.
I love that movie.
That was such a good movie.
Okay, let's go ahead and get this attack done. Make sure I don't have any marks. Probably can't afford any. Oh. Ooh. Yeah, I'll get boxes. That's why I needed to drop medals.
Are you getting mercs?
Mm-hmm. I need the silo to hit something, don't I?
Yeah, that's true. Snack should make an alt. And his name it Meals.
Snacks and meals? Oh, no, he needs to have one that's Nosh.
Nosh. Snacks
Nosh.
and Nosh. That'd be a good one.
I like to have a little Nosh every now and then.
Why not call it a tax? They could hang out in the same alliance. Just make sure that they're relatively close in XP. Then you could have snacks attacks.
Snack attacks.
Or join an alliance where somebody is named Scooby. Right?
Scooby snacks? Yes.
Done. That's where it's at. That's what you're supposed to do.
Absolutely.
Kill it, Marla.
Kill it with fire.
Yay. Go, Marla. Go, Marla. You got it. Go kill it.
Get going. Get moving.
Yeah. What are
What's
you doing? Your troops are wandering around. They're off having Scooby snacks in the corner. Oh, here come your heavies. Or a decoy or 2 down.
Okay. Yeah, okay, sure. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, do one more for giggles. Right under the town center. Well, I mean, those two were like having fun with your troops.
Okay, fine.
I'm not trying to be a know-it-all or anything. Have you even dropped a plane yet? We want you, Deuce. Do you even have any cards on the field?
No.
Just kind of hanging out. You're like, yeah, that's nice.
Oh, yeah?
This is what I think of your base.
I use coalitions.
Okay, well, fair enough. Oh,
Move
what
faster.
was that? Marla.
A speed rally, because they were slow.
Holy snot. We don't want you, Dukes. We already had you. We got sick of you so fast. It was like 5 minutes before they were like, get rid of that guy. He's a bum.
No. Oh, goodness.
Council had a meeting.
I don't know. I'm not part of that.
You're not in council. How do you know?
Exactly.
Oh, now we get to watch a train video. Sweet. I am Groot.
Sorry. It's like, yeah.
Good attack, by the way. Very
Thank
nicely
you.
executed. I bet you he thought that it was going to be like a big surprise. Oh no, it's somebody with a silo. What am I ever going to do as an industrial?
No.
That's what you're going to do. Snap.
Burn it with fire.
I touched your button.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I guess I really don't have to do anything now. That makes it quite simple.
Two says, seems like I'll have to revisit The Last Outlaws and be reevaluated.
Oh.
Max is wondering if you'd like some APCs on your next attack. Sweet.
Yeah, well, usually I don't make my next attack until tomorrow.
Tomorrow. That's usually when we do ours. I know what everybody's been waiting for.
Sometimes I do actually record it, and then Chris comes into the room and drops an F-bomb.
It happened one time. One time.
Okay, one time.
But here's the thing. If you watch all of our videos, we've got over 500. But if you watch all of our videos, there is actually a video where Marla swears.
I don't think so.
I know for a fact there is. And I'm not even going to tell you which one it is.
Yeah. I have making a video sworn, but then I don't upload
The S word.
Yeah.
Ooh. But overall, I'd like to think that we're pretty PG, pretty family friendly.
Well, like, my goodness, what's not off limits these days?
Yeah, I mean, that's true. I mean, there's a lot of YouTubers that I've even watched where I'm like, we're not watching them anymore.
Yeah.
See, Ward just swore. Don't swear on our stream.
That's not even bad.
Just to poke, she's like, meep.
Me. Well, see, like, I don't know.
Brandon's gonna watch all 500. Do it up, buddy. You talk about a binge. That's one right there.
Yeah, I haven't been able to actually review the research on that. What the sample pool was, and when I have that information, that's when I buy that.
I swear by that research. I curse like a sailor.
I have a closet for that.
I've got work for that.
If you've ever heard me swear, you've been in my closet.
I don't swear.
Yeah, ask your kids that.
Does Daddy swear? F no, he doesn't.
Oh, I'd be horrified if my child, like, I don't know. I couldn't deal with that.
Pete just got confused and thought he was in Discord. Derp. 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 Derpity derp. All right. Do we actually want to bring up that topic of the
Yeah, so what do we want to put on screen?
Oh my goodness. Let's watch the attack on your base while we discuss this.
Oh.
I feel bad for the guy.
No, because that's just like, I don't know.
Okay. Well, you give me a second, I can put up, I don't know.
We can just have like a background.
Do we just have a background? We have the main stream, we've got title. We've got our title we can throw up there. What's Christopher? What is that? Oh, that's not right. Okay. Ryan? Just leave it there. Let's watch some of the attacks on your base. Can we watch some of the attacks on your base, or should I switch over?
Sure. Yeah, no, because I like this format better than just the title screen.
Okay. So
I curse like a sailor, but I'm allowed to in the Navy. Oh, yeah. Anyways, I curse like a sailor, but I was a sailor in the Navy. I'm allowed to.
So he actually knows how sailors curse.
Yeah.
They don't. It's a myth. All right, so if you guys weren't aware, Big Huge Games had a live stream, and they decided that Thursday at noon would be a fantastic time to go ahead and have that.
It wasn't at noon for us anyways. But anyways, it's in the middle of the workday, right?
Like the very middle of the workday. And they spammed everybody out, and they had this live stream, and I will say the same as Marla. You pointed it out, and I agree that the audio quality seemed to be an improvement. And the video quality was, of course, there. But being an IT firm, I would have to assume that they would already have those things.
I would like them to, yeah, you were at work, exactly. It happened to be that my kids were behaving. It was quiet time, so I caught an hour of it. But I mean, I have other responsibilities, and my daughter's going to come in and say goodnight.
Oh, no more swearing. My daughter's here. Good night. It's super late.
Good night, sweetie. I know. Well, then you should have just went to bed. But then, you know, you'd have to go to bed.
Yeah. Then you couldn't just misbehave and hang out and be up. All right.
Maybe you should watch it.
Maybe I am the prodigy. Good night. I love you. Okay. Say good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
There you go. Go brush your teeth and get to bed. How do we say it? We'll see you in the morning. So I was thinking, Tony. I love you.
Thank you so much for taking the exhibition.
You are so welcome.
It's really fun.
That's a good girl. Go run. Get lost so we can swear some more.
Quick, buy your dad a pastry. I had to laugh when I watched that on Doom Raiders.
Doom Raider's face when that happened was just epic.
Because, like, Desmond did that to Chris, too.
I can't remember what he had done, but...
No, he bought you a peace treaty, but that was, like, Clash of Clans.
Oh, yes. Yes, that was way back.
So, anyways.
So, it's like, yeah, we've all been there. And Ryan used to do it to you all the time, in every single game.
Well, yeah, but I used to, like, yeah, anyways.
So the middle of the day, Thursday live stream by Big Huge Games, and it's hard to talk about. It really is difficult to talk about.
I don't think so. I think there was some neat stuff on there. I think they choose the people to come on that are passionate about what they're doing. I think that shows through. I think they are carefully chosen, just like the questions were carefully chosen. I'm not sure they need to do a live stream because they're really not that engaged with the audience.
And that's a huge part of it. I am unimpressed that they actually had a live stream and then ignored their audience.
I'm not unimpressed by that. That's business. It's just business. And yeah. Like, I don't know. I don't know what to say about that. You know, a lot of developers do those live streams. I don't watch them for the rest of my games.
I watch them on occasion for these guys just to see. What is with all these people?
Yeah.
Right. So the World War matchmaking, they haven't divulged anything. They haven't really addressed it. They haven't talked about it. And the same with the chat bug. You know, that lasted for over a month. There wasn't even so much as an apology for having that happen, for not addressing that. And then alongside that, there was donation bugs. So it's so disheartening to not have those things addressed. And further to the point that I'm leading into is that you're setting these passionate people up for failure when you don't address those things appropriately, because you're putting them in the limelight of your players. You're putting them in your player base after having not addressed these things, which just causes for a feeling of discontentment and resentment toward those people, when in actuality we don't even know who's responsible for it because it hasn't been addressed or communicated. So I think that's severely unfair to these people that, like you said, have a severe passion for what they're doing.
Yeah. And
I watch the dev streams for the hints. I don't know what you mean by the hints.
well, what's coming up, what to expect.
Not the space age?
Well, they didn't say that. They hinted towards that it would be as usual about a year, so we can expect it December, January. Maybe a little later. I have a hard time. I really like that they were pushing sort of the patient player, but I don't really believe that the business aspect of this game is enabling them to honor that.
And I guess my real
For
frustration...
example, a museum will eventually have a war wing.
Okay, that's kind of cool.
I didn't catch that, actually. I don't know.
I did catch the war wing, and I also caught that there's going to be a university research that allows you to, when complete, give you a general that actually will have elephants alongside it.
Yeah. Oh, and he rides an elephant, which is super cool.
I think that sounds neat, but if it's anywhere close to elephant archers, I think that's so far overkill, it's going to be ridiculous. So there is that. And in regard to them promoting the patient players that are upgrading everything, it just shows you how far off base and how not in tune with the community they are, because who else besides us?
The Summer of the Ages chest that we have to pay for give us players free troop cards that were featured. 1 issue cards would be good enough.
Yeah.
Can Zero, I don't know. We're not involved with Zero SH anymore. Too much drama.
I don't promote Zero SH or Zero TT. I refuse to.
Well, I mean, if you want to go ahead, I don't care. It was more work than it was worth, and quite often, like, anyways, it was a drama llama, and I didn't like it.
Yeah. I thought Hannibal would draw elephants to him.
No, he spawns elephants.
That's what I brought away from the stream, is that Hannibal spawned elephants or had elephants following him along. And I'm not sure how realistic that is, or if that's actually how it's going to function, but that's what they said, I thought. Since we joined, we've had 2 0 SH wars. But you got to ask yourself, have either one of them actually been fair wars or fair matchups?
And across YouTube, you see video after video of like people just not honoring the 0SH.
Yeah.
And I just, yeah.
Not cool. So, yeah, what else? Oh, and I mean, further to that note.
No, they were not. Yeah.
I think, was it Ash that was on stream touting about how they love community events and how they're so gung-ho and they love seeing all of these community events, but they've missed so much of the community. It's not even funny. They're not involved, they're not participating, they're not active. And further to that note, that hits a little bit closer to home, is that it's not even that they said we don't have time to do the lone wolf payouts and address this. They didn't even respond to me for over a week. So I sent them the information when I received it, and I took my time to do that. They didn't even have the courtesy to respond to my email. It wasn't until Marla got involved that they actually responded and ended up saying, sorry, we've been busy.
Oh, well, it wasn't like that. But I mean...
But it's just, you can't say that you're part of the community and that you're touting for the community, excited about these things when you're clearly not. Your actions just speak louder than your words. I'm sorry.
Well, I agree. Actions speak louder than words. Words are just pretty little things.
And he's not on any of these Discord servers.
Well, I don't know.
Well,
I don't know that factually. I know Tin gave the Sandbox a shout out. He gave one of your videos a shout out.
Yeah, Tin Soldier did.
So that was kind of cool.
The new, they mentioned new troops with unique abilities. So troops that are in the Barracks Factory troop cards. And that's the thing. Are they going to be for purchase? Is this just another pay to win push? I'm not. There's other games where they're like, you can change how your city center looks for $65, but it doesn't actually offer you any sort of additional functionality. See, that's a value added kind of thing. That's a customization that would make you look good, but doesn't actually help you performance wise. And I feel like a lot of the things that they've implemented as far as their sales are all geared around just pay to win. If you buy this, your chances of winning or your chance of success goes up. And I would hate to see that continue to be pushed.
Yeah.
Got to be something to offset it, right? I mean, the docks, for me, here's the thing. I save on average 6 of my workers to actually just be in the dock full time.
I know, but yours are good. Mine take like 2 days.
Right. And below global age, they actually do take a long time.
Yeah, so I'm not farming
But
for troops.
Sorry, it's even below. It's below that. It's
Halifax.
You've got to get to atomic.
Okay.
Halifax. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, see what's in it for me to staying global.
Yeah, there isn't. There's no point in staying in global,
especially as like a free to play player.
I'll believe that when I see it.
Yes, Ash did say he would be on the fire pit in October, November.
If you can wait that long, I would love to be a part of that.
There was recognition for Duke's hard work. So, I mean, certainly it's not... I don't know.
I felt there was kind of a biased review of the community. And not, I don't know.
I don't know.
The lone wolf wasn't talked about at all.
Yeah.
I feel almost like they've just tried to sweep that under the rug after having, 3 or 4 consecutively successful seasons of the event. They did the opposite of help.
Oh, they told the players to be nice.
They told the players to be nice.
That they're actually humans. I just wish they would have given me the same respect. I have a life. I have responsibilities. They might be busy, but so am I. So I just
yeah. I don't think that's, I don't know what that's all about. I don't know why that is. I think there's certainly some behavior that obviously is leading that in that direction. But that's the other aspect of it. You can't then say that you're involved with the community if you're not on an equal playing field with all of these things. Then it's not a competitive thing. It's a matter of, like I said, an equal or even playing field. You've got to level it out, and you've actually got to be involved with the community to say you're involved with the community.
well, I mean, it's still just a business as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah. And it felt that way, didn't it?
Yeah.
Like that entire stream that they had done felt very business oriented. It was like, what's the value added thing for us here?
Yes and no. I think they had some very passionate people on there, very engaged people. So,
Or like, I don't know. It just
there was some cool things, you know, like
I love you, Pete.
you know, they mentioned the video retrain. I do love that. I appreciate that. It's great for people who are busy. I like elephants, so you know,
so that
a
was
general
Nero.
with elephants is kind of cool because I mean, I miss my mahout. So now you know, so long as it's not like a totally overpowered general, you know, it's like getting your mahouts back. And I do hope, rather than archers or something, they have swinging trunks like the mahouts. Because it's just awesome. But I don't know.
I hope so.
I guess they did something about searching alliances.
That was the back end metrics of it. I'm sure that they probably updated a couple of queries. Maybe they.
Yeah, the other hot topic was the leaderboards. That was not addressed. But I mean,
Cheating wasn't addressed. There was somebody that was talking about. They did bring up sandbagging. But I don't foresee that as being an issue. I mean, matchmaking certainly, but sandbagging? Deal, come on.
cheating was addressed. They said continue with the reports. I've noticed since I've started where they were not acknowledging those reports anymore. Yeah, no more new
Troop tactics?
troop tactics. Like
Right.
they're not gonna make
Yeah.
the stronghold any higher. They figure 4 troop cards is enough.
I agree with what Max said.
Whether it's matchmaking or whatever, it's a structural problem, and it people just naturally behave certain ways in certain conditions, so they need to change things in order for that to change. Same with the selective upgrading, that has at one time I would have deemed strategic, and you know, within sort of fair play, has gone to the extreme. However, if I was starting this game and new to this game, I don't know why I wouldn't.
Just go ahead and push right ahead for
Well,
whatever.
I mean, I'm not a patient player. Especially if I was playing on a team, there would be no benefit. So, and that's just how people behave.
Yeah, it's upsetting. Industrial only getting 4-star on an EA. Oh yes, those armored cars. Yeah, I guess I'm not really surprised by a lot of their actions within the
Right.
live stream. Like I'm not shocked. I'm not impressed, but I'm not like, oh my god, I'm gonna lose sleep over this. It's just
No.
I expect that kind of behavior from them.
Right.
Right.
I like the game.
I like the game,
Um,
then I like where you guys are going with it, kind of.
no, I don't think they understand the full potential and how to get it beyond where it is. I think that's unfortunate. But yeah,
If they knew how to fix half these problems, they would have done it already. I've already had my 2 cents in kind of over the past 2 years, but I think I'm done as far as giving away stuff for free. I mean, my primary focus is building the sandbox, building other people up, helping people where I can do cool events like, if you missed it earlier, cool events like this, gypsies versus hippies. I want to call them
Hipsies.
hipsies. Gypsies versus hipsies. That's what I'm going to
Oopsies.
call it from now on. By the way, don't knock my cars.
Be there, be square.
That's right. And it's the cool events. It's the people that I really want to focus and be engaged with. If there's anybody that wants to run these events and is looking to get compensated, we certainly do have a line to do that. But I don't want to play the political game with them anymore. It's not worth anyone's time, in my opinion. They're so ill managed.
I'm not gonna go that far. I think there's people who clearly have the time. I just don't right now, and I don't.
My passion might be through, but when the leader of a department gets a hold of me and says, "No, we have zero accountability to the people that we're trying to deal with within the community,"
That's not what was said. You're distorting it, and I don't want to get into that's just not helpful.
okay. Well, I mean, I guess, and that's why I'm taking a step back, though, is because I do feel that I do distort a lot of the things that are said. I take them very personally into heart. But ultimately, at the end of it all, there's just too many hoops. There's too many hoops to make it worth. I don't have time, right?
I don't have time.
They don't have time. I don't have time. I don't have time to sit and pastor them for a week for something that I thought should have been like less than a 12-hour thing, right? Like, hey, we agreed that this is what was going to happen. I've reported all the information that I believe you need in order to do what you said you were going to do and committed to. And now we're talking it was a week later when you were like, hey, I have time. Can I get that email, right? And I forwarded it to you. And then they respond, I don't have time. Strongboy, you're bullying me again. I'm weak. You know this. Why? There should be various voices for Lax's comments, for Pete's comments.
So, yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. I think it's incredibly unique, awesome game. I can understand why people quit. I understand why people rage over this. This is supposed to be competitive. It's supposed to be fair, but it's broken somehow. And in that kind of environment, it brings out those behaviors. So
Strongbow, can I attack 13?
I would not want to be put in that position ever. And I mean, I do. I think I don't know how people can be community managers, to be honest. I couldn't.
Well, I don't know what.
And I mean, it's not just,
What does that look like, right? Like, what does that scope look like even? I mean, I like these people as individuals. Don't get me wrong. Don't misconstrue my words to be a personal attack against any one of these guys.
No,
That's not at all what the intent is, or I want people to take away from this rambling and raging, is that I wish them ill will or that I think they're bad people. I don't. but I feel quite often people don't kind of separate those two things. Like there's certainly a very, very strong difference between, I don't think you're very good at your job, or I don't think the scope of your job is well defined, or I don't think the management is done accordingly, to, the other side of that, which is I think you're a bad person.
And for a while they were doing a blog, and I haven't caught that again, which I thought was a great idea because I think it would give players a better understanding of exactly what they do,
Yes.
and where they came from.
So Richard's saying, forget the leaderboard.
Yeah, and pick a fight. But I mean, that hasn't really taken off. And I mean, I would love to do more matches with people we like. Last weekend, we happened to get matched with San Fran Tokyo. It was a lot of fun. It was great. It was people we knew. It was amazing.
I don't really.
Be fair, be square.
Be fair, be square. I think the promotional stuff needs to be all across the board. It needs to be that level playing field.
I think I have carpal tunnel from reading. I know, right?
Take with me.
The other thing that was mentioned on the dev stream, and I've noticed for myself, and I don't play as often because I'm just not as... I mean, my people are tied up for a long time in the university, so it's like, what am I playing for? Which is why I liked War a lot, because then I'm at least playing for that. The legendary event was huge for the museum artifacts, but like most of the time I don't finish events anymore, and they used to be like a staple of my gameplay. I finished the event, and I don't know where it lost its sort of oomph. I usually play so I get like a couple troop cards and then I don't care. Yeah.
Come on. I just lost.
So time to sing a song. Chris sings, I don't.
I'm sorry.
Chris sings, I don't.
Time to sing us a song. I don't have any songs. Sorry. Just don't have any songs. I'm all out of songs. There goes my spy. My spy's not good. Yeah,
so I think that's like...
I think that about surmises it without ranting it. Well, I think that's enough of a rant.
Yes, you've ranted enough.
I'm excited. I'm super excited to actually see it move on to the space age. I'm excited to see some new troops and to see them expand. But I think it's got to be smaller. They've got to take smaller baby steps in order to actually do it appropriately or do it properly, as it were, right? That's what I would like to see. Baby steps.
Well, yeah, and I mean, like... How long has this stuff... Where scale she sings?
How long are they going to let it lie before they actually just itemize it and say this is what's being done? Is that what you're looking for?
No, I lost my train of thought there.
Hydra will then be level 800. Yeah, he probably will. He probably will. That guy's a beast. I did see somebody that was higher than him a couple days back, though.
I'm looking and singing. Aww.
Lurking and singing. Oh, there she is. Hey, Gail. You knew we were talking about it. I thought it was awesome, though, that they did do they promoted Gail's stream, and that they did have some brief mentions and some brief shout outs with it, which I thought was awesome, right? Certainly well deserved. But I, again, needs to be more of an equal or an even playing field.
Well,
And it shouldn't have been a live stream. Those are my 2 notes.
yeah.
Don't do a live stream and then ignore your audience. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's I think that's enough said right there.
Yeah, you either got to be open to it or not.
Yeah, either you're going to answer the questions and address the people that are talking in channel or not. You can't just awkwardly sit there and read stuff. Well, obviously we can, but that's us. Gail's hobby was telescopes.
She could be.
Galileo Galileo. I don't know.
Yeah.
More people the next time. Yeah, I think that's what I would have liked to have seen that time, right? Is that they would have had a format where it was a little bit more professionally done.
Well, no, it's not even that. I just think they should have been
More inclusive.
yeah.
There's a word there.
Yeah.
I don't know what
basically, like all of the community stuff we like fast forward through. I'm so glad I wasn't there for it. I'm like, okay.
Just one bad rally.
Yes. Publish some sort of post-stream blog to address the questions they couldn't get to while live. But I mean, most of the questions were pre-chosen from social media. So, I mean, it was structured. It wasn't, but I mean, it's business. And I mean, there are legalities there as to what they can reveal, what they can't.
But
yeah.
I mean, that would be a step in the right direction, Zero Battle. Right? That'd be a step in the right direction, where if they actually had these questions and gave credit to the people that had submitted the questions or suggestions and said, this is what we are doing with them and we are paying attention. But like I said prior to that, I think at this point it's just words.
Yeah,
I'm like, yeah, whatever. I still like your game. I still like your game, and I still enjoy it, and I still enjoy the people that I'm playing with.
I don't know. It's just pretty. That's all it is. And if you don't expect anything other than pretty, you're pretty satisfied.
Yeah.
If you're expecting
no crashing,
incredibly sexy, smart woman, it's just not there.
Yeah.
That's not what business is about. It's about marketing and being pretty and fake. And that's what it is.
And that's really where it's at, I think.
Yes.
Sadly. I can't believe I couldn't get a star on that guy. All right.
Now that you epically failed.
Let's end it on that note.
I did that last stream, so I shouldn't laugh too hard.
Is it my turn? It's my turn.
Yeah.
We're going to take turns.
It's Chris's turn to
my turn to have a huge fail where I rally right underneath stronghold.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's it. I am considering or thinking on making a channel for ourselves as well in the sandbox, potentially to have people, submit suggestions, do things of that nature. Let us know if you wouldn't mind what your thoughts are on that.
Yeah, I kind of feel like that's reserved for experts, and I'm not really.
I don't feel like, and that's kind of where I'm at too. I'm like, I'm not an expert at anything.
Because I'm just not that intense.
I can tell you how to drop your troops really fast. I can tell you how to be really good at gunpowder.
And industrial age.
Well, no, industrial age. You're good in industrial age. You kill it in industrial age.
Yeah. So, I don't know.
I can barely tell you how to be good in enlightened. And so, I mean, that's why I'm asking you guys what your opinion on that
We
would
could
be.
put a channel there if people want to leave stuff. And certainly, like community events, then, it would help to have those available.
Yeah, absolutely. Don't forget, come check out the sandbox. Don't forget that the Fire Pit is tomorrow. Tomorrow, exclusively on the Sandbox. Come and check that out. We'd love to see you guys there live. I will have to...
It's not exclusive to the Sandbox.
Well,
it is.
The live show is.
The live show is.
The podcast afterwards, right? The podcast afterwards
is available on SoundCloud.
That's right. It's available on SoundCloud. I should type Fire Pit. Somebody type Fire Pit.
I've got it.
Is it there?
It's learning something.
Type Mr. Lax. I know, it's doing something. Type Mr. Lax. All one word. Like Mr. M-I-S-T-R. L-A-X-X. Did I put that one in there? Anyways, I've been playing with a bot. We've got a bot. Mr. Lax.
Oh, now it's like shrinking the little green bar. Anyways, so we can more easily reference these things.
Listen on SoundCloud. I have to pay, so you should use it.
That's usually where I listen and
yeah,
enjoy your show every week.
Every week. If you guys have an event that you would like to see added to our calendar as well, we're starting a calendar and we'll get things on there that's available for reference through the Discord server. I'm also working on some other relationships that I think will be super cool in order to make this game a little bit more unified as far as the community goes. And that's what we're looking to do. Unify the community in a non-toxic environment where we can do some cool stuff together.
Absolutely.
That's the goal. So, get in there, and thank you very much for watching. Really appreciate you guys' time and your feedback and your help in all these matters, including telling me that I sucked at attacking. You're such a jerk sometimes. That's going to be in the bot next week, by the way. All right. I think, yeah.
Don't give me advice on how to attack, because I always biff it. Not always.
No, you don't. You kill it sometimes.
Sometimes.
All right. Where is that? Not that one. Fade. Sweet. As always.
Have fun.
No, you're not going to keep your sticks on the ice?
I don't say that. I've never played hockey. Seriously.
Well, you can say the other half then. Keep your sticks on the ice.
And have a good time.
That's better. Does that work for you?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.